Okay. I started. No one's here. It's good. Okay. In case you guys are watching the VOD of this stream. So, always in D-Tie streams, I like to stream unannounced. I don't do anything. To see if, like, these 2 or 3 motherfuckers will miss a stream, okay? I will get them one day, dude. There's just, like, 3 people in my house somewhere. I'm scared for my life, okay? They show up in chat every time I stream. Without fail. These 3 fucking stalkers in my walls, in my floors, Azura, Century, and all of them. You know who you are. They're probably coming right now. I'm gonna catch them unaware one day. Maybe this is the day. This is the stream. I'm gonna catch them unaware. I'm gonna stream for 1-2 hours. If you're watching the VOD of this is not gonna be in a video or anything. This is just for those of you who are fucking... You have nothing going on with your life, and you're digging through fucking VODs, okay? I don't know who you are. It's probably 0 people. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you are watching this VOD and listening to me talking right now, what the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't even announce this, okay? It's the middle of the night. Middle of content. What are you doing in your life? Go away. Why are you here? Okay, I'm gonna record the fucking D-Tide guy. People are gonna start coming in, usually 20-30 minutes after. But as long as I'm able to record and finish this stream before the people who are in my walls, in my floors get here, I will consider this a win. Okay? So, let's get started recording the D-Tide guide. Okay, I'm gonna start recording the D-Tide guide. Holy shit, he's here! Okay. Whatever. This is start of the abridged D-Tide guide. Azuno, the person in my walls, appeared just 5 minutes after I started streaming, like usual. So, D-Tide abridged version. Holy shit. Okay, I need to start re-recording this. Okay. What are you guys doing? You shouldn't be here. Oh my gosh. One day I'm gonna get you. One day I'm gonna be like, out of nowhere, you guys are gonna be dead. There's gonna be a war in your country, okay? There's gonna be a war in your fucking country. I will start World War III, okay? And then you will be drafted and you can't tune in. Okay. So, any questions about D-Tide while I'm doing this D-Tide abridged series, then chime up and I will try to answer it. You guys are going to be my 3 little helpers, okay? So I'm going to start recording now, the abridged. So, I got 425 again. D-Tide, this is the abridged version of the guide. I was first NA usually. Yeah, I'm usually the first to clear 425. So, I will go over every wave, what investment you need, because you do it with low investment teams. You also do it with like a shitty whale borrow. This suit did not do much. I just borrowed it just for memes. But also, you don't need Zoo with G-Doll here. Some people run it. Like some guy makers suggest this. Put a Zoo here. Zoo does work in the Wave 3 G-Doll comp, but there's no point if you're putting it in a Wave 3 G-Doll comp. That's dumb as fuck. That's dumb as shit. Because this boss is already super easy. You don't want double poison teams. Make your G-Doll team weaker. Put in the Agrippa. And you can use the Zoo to clear Wave 2, for example. Or Wave 5. Because this is a Zoo D-Tide. I will go into that in a moment. So... before I go over bosses, this is the abridged version. Why? This is a Zoo D-Tide. Every single wave is Zoo and Vortex friendly. I think they did this to glaze the new unit and Zoo because it's Caro Ring. So Zoo and Vortex are the 2 best units this D-Tide. Because Boss 1, 1 big HP bar. Boss 2, 1 super big HP bar. Boss 3, 3 small HP bars. So, not that good. This one, 1 big HP bar. This boss, 2 HP bars. You notice the trend this D-Tide? So, unlike other D-Tides, this D-Tide is all 1 big HP bar. So, anyone that has fixed damage goes hard here. Fixed max HP damage. So, this D-Tide is all about the Twill, one of the best units of the game, the G-Doll, the Lotan Overexalt, the fucking Zoo, the Vortex. Anyone that does percent max HP damage, you are eating well this D-Tide. Because majority of the bosses, 1 big, fat, chunky HP bar. Just do that max HP damage. So, let's go over boss 1 in this quick version. Wrench Jackson. Wrench Jackson. Actually, I want to make this one D-Tide video. Because it's going to be quick enough that I'm going to make it longer. So, I'm just going to make one D-Tide video this time. Because okay, fuck it. One D-Tide video. I went over the basics, okay? Enjoy the long video or the short video or medium video. I don't care. I will go how long I want to. Because I'm not recording 2 videos this week. It's not worth it. So, Wave 1, Alert 5. Easy. Wrench Jackson only has 800,000 HP. So a traditional discard team works, and he does very little damage. He does 1 big hit, and sometimes 2 mini hits. And then he pauses and scales slowly. Now, this map for Wave 1 is really, really easy. So this map, you can go straight to the boss if you want. And for both of my clears, I went straight to the boss. These are straight to the boss, no mob fights. So if you have a weaker G-Doll, go straight to the boss here. Just walk into the boss fight. Just don't care. Walk straight into the boss fight, kill it. No need to lower your HP fighting the mob fights. So, again, this boss is a pushover. So discard comp works. Zoo comp works. Any Zoo comp. So you don't need G-Doll, just Zoo by herself will generate enough poison with this. This is the gimmick you have to play into this D-Tide, Uncanny Salve. This, every time you rouse, will inflict a lot of poison, so this is your poison source. You don't even need the Zoo. You can play this with a caster, just rouse, and just tank. And the boss will slowly fall, keel over, and die. Zoo just makes it go a bit faster. So I used a whale carry here because I didn't need a whale carry anywhere else. So this boss, fucking joke. Fucking joke. Dog shit boss. But I'm going to just show a quick replay because these replays are always super slow to load up. This is with the whale bar. You can borrow anything. You don't need to borrow here. I borrowed here because my teams, I'm moving away from whale borrows because I think I'm getting strong enough that I don't need whale borrows to do 425 anymore. So, see, 800,000 HP. He does a little 1,200 damage. Now, those of you who are watching this video or are new to the game, you will think 1,200 damage? Oh my gosh, that's so much, dude. 1,200 damage is nothing. There are bosses in this game that does 3,000 damage, dude. If it's 1,200 damage, it's like stubbing your fucking toe, dude. It's nothing. It's nothing compared to later bosses, and he does big rest moments like this, where he just buffs himself, gaining a bit of strength, and is only 138 strength. And since he only does 1 big hit and then 2 hits, you're not gonna waste that many DR procs. So this boss is very, very, very easy. And see, by just rousing, not playing the Zoo XL or anything, he has a decent chunk of poison on him. So eventually the boss will keel over and die with any comp. Just rouse everyone. Yeah, and then he does 2 hits, and then he does a big hit, and then he buffs. Then he does a 2 hit, then he does a big hit, then he buffs. Then he does a 2 hit. Yeah, the boss has no mechanics, okay? It has no mechanics. Just kill it. Just kill it. It will fall over and die. All these mob fights are harder than the actual boss. Just walk into the boss fight. That is a very easy map. Wave 2. Now, Wave 2, this D-Tide in particular, Wave 2, Wave 4, and Wave 5 are not hard bosses, but they're knowledge checks. If you're a dog shit player or you're fucking retarded, like some other people who make fucking content here, then you will have trouble. You will probably not clear 425 if you don't have the game knowledge for wave 2, 4, and 5. Now, if I didn't make this guide, probably people wouldn't be able to clear. But people who copy my content, sure, you can go and copy this. You probably won't be able to play it because you don't know how to play the game. So, wave 2. Why is this boss difficult for most teams? So, wave 2 is otherwise known as Apostle of the Edict or Average Servant. This is a servant boss. This has been retranslated to hell and back. Now, this one I slot in the Vortex this time for my Dorazine because he didn't know enough. So this boss, let me actually just go in and show you. So I did it with a caster, which clears it a turn faster than my Dorazine. Again, oh, actually, same amount of turns. I thought it was 8 turns. Yeah, Dorazine, fucking dog shit. Vortex did more damage than Dorazine here, by the way. Vortex did more damage than Dorazine. So this boss has Ancient Embers and spawns mobs. So this is the issue. Most players without the game knowledge or game sense, who, you know, can't read, will run an issue in it. It has 2.5 million HP on alert 5. It might as well be 0 HP. The boss actually has 0 HP. People look at this health bar and they think, oh, the boss has so much HP. No. You're looking at it the wrong way. The boss has no HP. Why? He gets 75,000 Ancient Embers every turn. So Ancient Embers, remember, if you proc it, he loses 300% of the removal in HP if it's active damage. What this means is that you can just divide the boss's HP by like 3 or 4. By 4, if you can proc this every turn. If you can proc this every turn, divide the boss HP by 4, that's how much HP the boss really has. So if you have a team that is one big burst turn and not consistent sustained damage every turn, you will run into issues fighting this boss. But if you have a sustained team that can do X amount of damage every turn, like in this team with the Vortex, or a % max HP team, this boss is a pushover. Because it is somewhat of a DPS check. The boss does scale very hard, and he does have these tentacles, which wrecks the shit out of DR teams. If you're playing a DR team, this boss is not going to be fun for you. Like, a Monchet team can kill this boss. However, if you proc your DR and start being in a DR cycle too early, you will die over and over. Because he does inflict thousands of bleed on you. So this is where Carol team goes hard onto this boss. Carol team goes super hard onto this boss because of the furnace. So when you get this bleed, you proc the furnace. You proc the furnace, and then you remove all of the bleed. I brought the lay in order to remove the fucking bleed. I didn't even need to proc the furnace here. I think I did it anyway. And I'm just working on proccing the Vortex pursuits here. So I ran in unorthodox comps that I would never recommend running unless you have the game knowledge to know where to run it into. So I'm actually making Pikmin the key flare bot. So I put in key flare wheels on Pikmin. I did not run Pikmin's posse. I did not run Dorazine's posse. What did I run? I ran Vortex's posse. Why? I want to posse every turn in order to easily trigger the Ancient Embers. Okay? That is what you need to do on this boss for an easy time. You pull Vortex. You don't even have to have her leveled. This is my level 60 Vortex, okay? Because she's all about the max HP damage. So with the posse every turn, or with Exalt, you can just proc to Ancient Embers every turn. See that? That was a full proc of Ancient Embers. No tentacle scaling. Low tentacle damage, just the Vortex itself. So Vortex at level 1. I showed level 1 Vortex on my review video. Unlike other people who did a fucking alert 4. Okay? What a fucking joke. Okay. Like, oh, the team works well. Yeah. I showcase you can do it at level 1. It does not matter. She does not scale off of levels. Because that percent max HP damage, the posse, you can proc the fucking Ancient Embers every turn, alert 5. You can actually put a Vortex onto any team that helps you live. And as long as you live the prerequisite amount of turns, you can kill this boss. So, once you proc the Ancient Embers with Vortex, remember, her posse. Just proc it every turn, and the boss will die in roughly 6-7 turns if you manage to proc her posse every turn with a key flare. I didn't have that much key flare wheels left, so I wasn't able to posse every turn. I didn't even rouse anyone else. So this is blah blah blah. I wasn't able to proc, so I have 1 reload. So you're gonna see it now. This is the heal, and it is gonna proc the reload. See, it almost immediately wrecked the boss. Just that thing, the max HP damage and everything. If fucking destroyed the boss, it killed over. Yeah. If you full proc it, the boss takes so much damage. So this boss is a fucking pushover, assuming you know what fucking teams to run into the boss. So that's one team. What's my second team I ran into the boss? So, Zoo. Why is Caster here? Caster's here so you live. So this is my Zoo, E3 Zoo. Level 70. No, nothing fancy here. Not even her own wheel. I don't believe in using Zoo wheel. So you can watch the replay yourself here. I did it with my teams. You can copy my teams. So, why is Zoo good here? Her image relics. Don't use her wave 3. Wave 3, the bosses have multiple HP. This is one big chunky HP bar. Remember, Zoo's mechanic is spellbound. When you trigger it, the bosses loses that percent in max HP. And with the image relic, you get 1 spellbound every turn. So, with enough Zoo cards and fucking fan seal kisses, the boss will just die to Zoo itself. And the poison ticks, building up the poison slowly, will eventually have the poison auto-proc the Ancient Embers every turn. It's less effective when proccing with active damage like Caster, but it's effective nonetheless. So with this, you're able to clear. So Zoo is very good into this boss. Also, since she does this strength down effect on the boss, she fucking neuters the tentacle mechanic of the boss. Because it does multi-hit. And the mob spawns behind him, inflicting weakness, decay, the heals, all that. Everything about the boss is hard countered by Zoo. By just having Zoo is hard countered. The boss gives you decay, you don't give a fuck. You can dispel it, but you don't care that your damage is nerfed. Your damage is proccing the Ancient Embers. Your damage is inflicting poison. You don't care about the damage nerf. And you can easily remove it by just using the fucking furnace anyway. You will not die if you have a properly built team here. So blah blah blah. Yep. Holy shit. Just rouse everyone. Yeah. It's slow, but you won't die. Again, 0 damage with the caster here. The tentacle scaling does get bothersome, but you can try to proc it every turn. We have 10,000 poison on the boss now. Because I got this relic. 4,000 poison per rouse. So this poison will trigger a decent chunk of Ancient Embers here. Yeah, 10,000. So it triggers it. So eventually that poison is going to build up. And you can just AFK with the Onyx Plumes in your hand. So you can watch the entire replay. Again, it is very slow. I have recordings, but I'm live streaming this. So 67, I don't understand why people say 67 on the fucking now, dude. I'm too young for that shit. So boss 3. Boss 3 is a joke now. It got nerfed pretty hard. It used to be a lot stronger, but right now, this boss is like nerfed to hell and back. It is so fucking weak right now. So, everyone knows the Munchet. Everyone knows fucking Feint and Doll. So, I'm just going to go over the mechanics, but these teams are... Any poison team works here. Poison teams counter this boss hard. You just got to worry about the Purify. Actually, most teams counter this boss hard. This boss is now a joke compared to what it used to be. Because the HP value is too low nowadays. It used to be it has 800,000 HP each phase. Now, Alert 5 is 200,000 HP. This is like Alert 4, Alert 3 HP back in the day. So they're making content a lot easier, which I'm not for, you know. So this is very weak now. Imagine when the boss had 800,000 HP or 1,000,000 HP per phase. So this is like 200,000. It's like a fucking toilet paper, dude. You just touch it and it dies. So that's why Poison Team is very good against this boss, because the HP is so low that the poison cap is the HP. It is nothing. Don't waste your fucking zoo on this boss. Don't waste your fucking zoo on this boss. You don't need the zoo. The boss literally has no HP. He's a fucking coughing baby, dude. So his mechanic is that he does this switching stance things. So whenever you play cards during 2 of the phase, he switches intentions. So the intentions is getting temporary counter, purifying all of his effects, or just weakness or extra scaling. You want the counter on a poison team. You do not want the counter on a team that hits the boss frequently. So on this, we want the counter. We do not want purify. If the boss purifies, all of your poison, all of your hard work is gone. So always remember to read the intention. Then he does one big hit, which he adds a wild whatever to your hand, which you ignore. Yeah, you just build up poison. I'm just going to go over all the mechanics real quick, and then we're going to go to the next boss, because everyone knows how the poison team is played. It's fucking easy comp. So, blah, blah, blah. Stare, go bite. Okay. This is the other fucking things. So there's 2 fucking modes. There's an attack mode stance switch, and there's a passive mode stance switch. We already went over the passive mode, which is purify, counter, and scale. This is heavy blow, healing, weaken. So you want weaken on a poison team. You want heavy blow or healing on big burst comp. So heavy blow is he does one big hit that does a lot of damage. Again, super nerfed. This used to do 1,500 with weakness and 2,000 plus damage unweakened with 800,000 HP. So this boss is fucking baby right now. So you want weaken. Weaken is the lowest damage attack he does. It's 2 small hits because the healing is 2 moderate hits. And the one big hit is one big hit. On a poison team, you want weaken and fragile, because guess what? Your source of fucking sustain is these DRs and healing. You do not care about him weakness, because you don't care about doing that damage. You care about inflicting poison, and that does not matter. You don't care about fragile. You don't really use shields that much on a G-Doll poison team. And if you do, Feint dispels fragile. So all of that combined, you want weaken on a G-Doll poison. You want the intention to be weakened. Other guys don't let you tell you that. But you know, they're fucking players who don't fucking play the game. So let's see there. And bite. So there are more mechanics to this that we're not going to see. So this is unblocked damage will cause an equal amount of bleed. So basically, when he bites you, any damage that goes through is inflicted as bleed next turn. So you either full block this, or you heal next turn. With a G-Doll poison comp, it's not an issue. Look, 144 bleed because you blocked some of it. So it's already gone. I used the G-Doll fucking thing and it's gone. So again, we want counter. We do not want purify. So I'm just doing everything. Madness inflicting. I'm applying the poison to this boss right now. So implant, yeah. Implant is just the scaling with the shield. You either want counter or implant, not purify. Purify, that means all your art poison's gone again. So this is phase you want. So that's all of his mechanics. Now, while this is playing, I will go over the mechanics in the last phase. So when you push him in from the last HP bar, he does 1 giga hit on you. That giga hit used to do 3,000 damage. Now it's only like 1,000 damage. You don't care about it. So it's kind of pointless. I don't know why I'm going over it. He does 1 big hit when he's phasing. So yeah, this boss is a big disappointment now. I don't like the nerf to this boss. But you guys can clear easily. Yeah, this boss is a fucking awful nerf. Probably the easiest boss besides Wrench Jackson this D-Tide. Like, these two are the easiest boss this D-Tide. So, Wave 4 boss. It's an easy boss. It's another knowledge check boss. So, if you don't have the knowledge, you will probably lose. So, this boss, you want to play on Death's Door. So, Jellet goes hard into this boss. Calf goes hard into this boss. Jellet and Calf are the 2 best teams to go into this boss if you know how to play the game. So, why is that the case, players? Well, dogshit players will use, I don't know, random ass teams and complain on why this boss is difficult and hard counters you. And they will think, oh, we can use Vortex to remove the reinforce. How did players do it before Vortex? Vortex goes well in this boss, but you don't need the Vortex, okay? You know that players who know how to play the game have dealt with real mechanics before Vortex releases. This is the mechanic of this boss, Fortress. This boss gets reinforced. This boss gets reinforced every turn based on how much HP you have. Now, there are 2 variants of this boss. You hardly ever see the other variant, because I've been playing this game for a while. So there's 2 variants of this boss. One, which gains Fortress if you're at high HP. One that gains Fortress if you're at low HP. So this is the high HP variant. There hasn't been the other variant in months, like 6-7 months. It hasn't been the other variant yet. So there's another variant of this, which I'll go over when it's the time. So this variant, the higher your HP is, the more Fortress this boss has, up to 50. So that means that if you're at full HP, it takes half damage. So, the solution? Play a Jellet comp. Play a Jellet comp, play a Caro comp. Kill yourself. That is the solution. Fans of my channel knows the solution. Suicide is always the answer. Get to Death's Door, okay? Get to Death's Door and bait the boss so you can do damage. And then you'd heal up after you do all of your damage. So first turn, you're going to be at high health. The boss is like, oh, he's high health. Let me Fortress myself. And then you go on Death's Door. You go on Death's Door now. And then you wreck the boss's face. This is why Jellet is particularly good. Jellet plays on Death's Door. Okay? Almost kill yourself here, dude. That is the gimmick of this boss. Play on low HP. That's all there is to this boss. There are also the mob waves and the AoE factors that you don't care about playing with Jellet. Just play on Death's Door. 1-2 turns this boss. You have a stronger Jellet than me. If you actually wailed out Jellet, kill the boss. Suicide is cool. Okay? Be at 1 HP. Nothing can stop you. So, how do you play it with a calf team that can't do it? So, calf. Calf version plays a bit longer because you start off with full HP. However, I did not. You know why? I sold my HP at the shop. On my calf run, you need to play it out because he summons mobs on the back line. So you gotta do the AoE with the Riker mono calf. You also do a Vortex also works on this boss. I did not. I use Vortex elsewhere. So first turn, you're gonna do no damage. Boss has big reinforce. So I've generated just enough shields. Teased. Dev story. You gotta tease the boss. Okay, you gotta give him a little strip tease. Pretend your HP is like your clothes. Okay, you don't want to be fully naked. Fully naked means you're dead. Okay, you just want to remove enough HP, remove enough of your clothing that the bosses would be like, I would hit that. I would hit that shit hard. Okay, I would hit that shit hard. So, right, what am I doing? I'm teasing the boss. I'm taking 800 damage. I'm not generating more shields. I'm stripping just enough HP to trigger this relic and to get the fortress down to a reasonable amount next turn. You're just teasing the boss, okay? It's still teasing. We're still teasing, okay? We're still in the stripping moment. You know, a good strip tease comes in stages. Okay, you don't take it all off at once. Okay, you gotta have some HP left for the next phase, for each big hit, so your boss can take a little off the top each time. Okay, a little off the top each time the boss hits. You don't want to fully block the attack. You want the boss to slowly strip you bare every time it hits you. That's how you play it with Cap. Okay? That is the secret to playing this boss. Good strip tease. If you're a stripper IRL, this is your chance to shine. This is your strip. You know what I'm talking about, okay? I have clients who work in strip clubs. One of my friends IRL, you're gonna have some IRL lore about flares. I actually have a friend from high school who works as a bouncer for a strip club in Miami. That's some flares lore for you. And yes, he did not marry a stripper. He would never fucking marry a stripper. He has some horror stories. He would told me he would rather kill himself than marry a stripper, and he's friends with all the strippers in the club. Okay? He's friends with all the strippers in the club. He would never get into a relationship with all of them. He tells me they're all awful people to be in relationships with. But that's just him. Again, I never dated a stripper, okay? But this is what you gotta do. A little bit off the top, so you do this. And boom. And we're doing it. How do I live this, Flares? Flares, how do you live this? I play mono calf. I choose the posse that reduces strength. If you're playing ultra calf, good luck. You're not gonna clear this boss easily. Mono calf, pick the zoo posse. Get the strength down. Zoo also works against this boss. Again, see that? See that? This is what a good strip tease is like, guys. 76 HP. Little bit off the top every time. We have no healing. You just let the boss take a little bit off the top every time he hits you. Little bit off the top, not all of it. You don't want him to take all of your fucking HP. That's death. Little bit off the top. Repeat after me. Little bit off the top, and the boss is dead. Now, since we have such low HP, the boss only has 2 reinforce. You don't need the vortex. Just let the boss get you to like as low HP as possible on a non-gelic comp. Because remember, we can't damage ourselves. Calf cannot hurt herself, okay? It's like me telling other players to kill themselves if they play Ultra. They can't do that. They don't do enough damage. You need to have someone else hurt you. It's like being an emo kid or a goth kid in high school. You remember back in the 2000s and the 90s, the emo and goth kids. Imagine if the goth or emo kids cannot cut themselves, but they're your best friend. You are stronger than they are. The boss is stronger than Kath is at hurting her. Kath cannot touch herself. She has a fucking strict Mormon family or whatever. So she concocted this fucking story of a big high school bully, which is this boss, who keeps hurting her at school. So her parents don't think she's mentally unstable. She just has bully problems. That's why she comes home every day, beaten and bruised. Not because she has some kind of sick fetish and she likes it because she wants to be a stripper in the future. It's because someone is bullying her. When in reality, she likes this shit, okay? We're at 10 HP. Kath likes this shit. The boss has 1/4 fortress. This is the good old striptease. You're the goth kid to hurt you at school. This is what we're doing. We cannot hurt ourselves. Get the boss to hurt us. Just enough so that it's believable for the parents. And then the boss dies. So again, 10 HP. This is as sexy as it gets, folks. This is as sexy as it gets. Rock hard. And then we kill it this turn, obviously. This is how you kill a cat. Big old striptease. Get it low enough so you can do this. Dice. Yep. Boss is dead. Boss is dead. I'm putting on my Marvelous. Putting on my Marvelous. Yep. I could have had more. I wanted to meme on the boss. You know how to play. I wanted to meme on boss and have emergencies. I wanted to reshuffle things if I didn't manage to kill it. If it didn't crit, that was my emergency. So yeah, good old striptease boss. So next boss, regular Murphy. I think this is regular Murphy. Yeah, it's regular Murphy. Regular Murphy, pretty easy boss overall. So you can do it with two types of teams. G Murphy Burst team can clear every wave this D-Tide. So you can do it with this, or you can do it with a good old Blue Will counter. I did the good old Blue Will counter here for the meme. Counter works well on this boss. Every version of Murphy dies to fucking counter. So let's go over the G Murphy Burst. The G Murphy Burst is very easy. You see it on every fucking video, every fucking guide. Strongest unit in the game right now. I think she's too strong. I think she got nerfed. It trivializes like every fucking boss. Will and G Murphy are my two mercenaries every D-Tide, where if it's a particularly annoying boss, I just plop them in, don't think, and they kill the boss. And people who don't know how to play Will, you're just fucking dog shit at the game. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, she's clearly a good unit. I'm able to use her in fucking every boss fight, dude. There's no boss that Will does not work against. So this one, you can just do a turn 3 burst with G Murphy and just do enough damage to burst her. I don't know why I'm bothering this. I don't know why I'm bothering going over this. I actually have it faster. I think I have a clip. Let me pull up the clip. Because I recorded the sessions. I just need to find it. Oh my gosh. My VODs need to be better organized. Where is it? Nope, that's my zoo run. Because I like doing D-Tide in a specific order. Oh, here. Yeah, oh yeah, Calf does not go in this boss, by the way. I wouldn't recommend Calf this boss. Calf has fallen off as of late. More and more bosses are starting to counter Calf if you don't know how to play the game. It used to be like you can brain dead Calf into any wave. But there are more bosses in the recent D-Types that have started to counter Calf, if that makes sense. Like most of the bosses nowadays starts to counter Calf.
Fucking Ultra player, or you're
whatever. You know how it is, right? You can watch my replay. I actually stalled a bit because I wanted to get the 5 turns. I couldn't get the 5 turns. I was only able to live 4 turns until I needed to burst. But again, overexalt first turn, then whatever burst, and then burst through it. This boss does a triple hit, and she gets 50 reinforced when she has a shield. But she takes extra damage during her turn, extra damage in general. So you build up sacrifice stacks quite easily on this boss. So she scales super hard if you don't do the bare minimum to damage her. But with G Murphy, you can stall and eventually just kill. So you want... I killed without Vuln too. I wanted to wait till Vuln, but I couldn't wait any longer. Because this boss scales super, super hard. This boss scales super hard. However, on a turn, you're bursting her. She does no damage on a turn, you're actually bursting her. So when it's time to burst, she does no damage. So we gotta get rid of the shield before the burst turn. And we gotta... So I could have burst turn 3. I could have burst turn 3 or 4. But I wanted to stall to get to the 5 turns fucking life seal. I don't need it. G Murphy does not need it. I just want to see if I can actually get there in the Tide Alert 5. Because there's no Alert 5 boss that lets you stack up to 5 turns on a G Murphy, and G Murphy kills it before 5 turns. G Murphy usually kills a boss on turn 3. However, I want to get to turn 5. I was trying to get to turn 5 on this boss. I couldn't get it with Vuln. I got there, I couldn't get it with Vuln. It is fucking so hard to get to turn 5 with G Murphy. Like, you're able to kill it turn 3. Again, I can't talk about the boss mechanics right now because this is just weakness and vulnerable dispel self debuffs. So, the Tulu, just pray to Tulu when Moria Alert returns cards when he does this, and it's fine. Or you can bring Pharaohs instead of Goliath. Pharaohs also counters this boss because you can remove vulnerable with Pharaohs. However, again, you don't need Pharaohs. Just get this team for more damage because Pharaohs is a lack of damage. So it dispels all the vuln and weaknesses. You don't care. So again, this is 4 turns. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I live this? I think I did get it 5 turns. Nice. I had 5 turns, but I wasn't able to fucking get the vuln. Remember that. I was quite sad. I wasn't able to get the vuln for my super burst turn because I wanted to see the fucking 8 million damage. The 8 to 10 million damage with the vuln. But it did a decent amount of damage without the vuln as well. So again, I'm just white stancing this turn. Again, the tentacles are now doing 1,000 damage, which is big damage. She scales very hard. She does a lot of damage. She scales harder than you will as Calf. That's why Calf goes really badly against her. Calf doesn't scale as fast as the boss, unfortunately. Jellet also goes on this boss because Jellet can break the shield every turn. So this is the burst turn. Again, no vuln on the boss. I was so mad. No vuln on the boss. Because didn't get the Miriam thing. Get the Goliath strength, 2000 strength, but we don't need his fucking garbage cards. I want to clear out hand space for the waltzes. Exalt. Again, this is 0 damage taken. We're going to take 0 damage this turn. Now, you see this? Well, what is this? What is this damage? 3,488 kill? 4,000 whatever? What is this damage? This is fake news. This is all fake news. This is actually 0 damage. If you do every time you do enough damage, she loses tentacle. When she phases, she no longer hits you. So this is 0 damage. See? This is 0 damage. We're gonna make her do less damage. We're gonna make her do less damage because we're gonna burst her harder. Okay? Oh look, 0 damage. And enough sacrifice. This is 1.9 and 2.2. Again, all through invuln. So this is 1 phase. Don't even get to see her phase 2. What does she does in phase 2? If you're playing a G Murphy, you don't have to know. You don't have to know what she does in Phase 2. That is yesterday's news. Phase 2 is not a thing for most bosses, okay? If you're playing geomorphy, Phase 2 is not a thing. On Tawil is a thing. Tawil is pretty fun. Just build counter on Tawil, the boss falls over. Not even good relics here. Not even good. I didn't get a single image relic here. Again, you replace the G-Doll with Not for D-Tide because you want the G-Doll her own team. That concludes the D-Tide God video for this week. Okay. Let's see here. Let me upload what I just recorded. And I need to make the thumbnail real quick. Quickie. I have my thumbnail guy, which I pay, make thumbnails for the main videos. For the D-Tide guide videos, since they're so frequent, D-Tide guide, what's the date here? March 16th. Carol ring. Zoo plus. Max HP damage. Blah, blah, blah. Also, I'm doing the server promotion video as well. Okay. That's uploading. So let me share a video that I worked on. Join the server. I went off thing. Maybe if I were this fucking thing. So let me do the whatever here. Personal Flares Discord. Boom. And copy and paste in chat. This is the new video. Again, I do go on a rant that may be controversial, but if you know me, I usually go on rants. Oh, well, ranting is the lifeblood of the channel. Okay, that's the server video, and the D-Type video is uploading. I just need to make thumbnail. And then the fucking Gooner video. Any questions before I end the stream? I think I went over all the stuff in D-Type. I'm going to do the dailies and stuff too. Phase reversal. Hit the PvP shit again. Yeah, it's the PvP shit again. Yeah, people just win trade for this, by the way. People just win trade for this, by the way. Actually, I'll make a guide for this. I'll make a guide for this real quick. So this is the Morimens PvP event rerun. Now, this event has already been gamed to hell and back. You don't really need to play real PvP. Aurora probably has it on the main Discord, which I'm not a part of anymore. But the solution to this event is to not learn how to play PvP. That's not how you complete this event quickly. The solution to this event is win trading. Now, the last time this event occurred, people made a win trade spreadsheet and do win trade emotes or win trade names. So what you're gonna see is you're gonna see people emote at when you mash up in PvP, which means they want to win trade, which means you're gonna play a match, you're gonna let them win, play cards randomly, so and end turn fast. So or you lose to them, and then you rematch, and the other person wins. So this is how to complete this event quickly. So there's going to be a win trading spreadsheet. Maybe I make one. Okay, probably on my server. My server, we're going to do a win trading thing. So this is what people are going to do. This is the fastest way to farm this event. It's just win trading. Like the last time of the event. This is a rerun event. So you get all the acorns in a reasonable amount of time. Just win trade. You don't have to play PvP. You don't have to play PvP. Just win trade. You get this done within an hour. Just find a friend or just find someone on Discord who also needs this. As long as you play your cards fast and you know who's going to win, this can be done within an hour. This can be done within an hour. Just win trade. People in chat right now, because I'm live streaming, just do that. So on my server, people are win trading, just at each other, match up at random time, because this is a very niche game. This is a very, very niche game. So if you queue up at the same time, you will probably match up with each other in dead hours of the game. So just win trade, get it done within an hour. Don't have to learn PvP or anything. Yeah, that is all this video is. If you didn't think to do this, well, now you do. Okay. So let me upload this as well. Okay, just win trade it. There's no point. There's no rankings or anything that affects the event. So people might say it's scummy, but that's what the Chinese do too. And literally everyone does it. Literally everyone does it. The devs don't do anything about it. There's actually a post on the main thing about it. So let me make the thumbnails real quick. And image. Any questions, just ask me here. I'll try to answer it. But I'm just fucking making the videos. Boom. Is this an Evangelion collab? Apparently it's Uta or something. I don't know. The PvP event, it's their old dead game. If you're talking about the PvP event, it's their old dead game. This game's fucking dead. It's Light's old game. It died for Morimens. That if you're wondering why PvP is so detailed and why they put so much effort in PvP, they wanted to make a PvP card game. They didn't actually want to make this single player gacha game. They wanted to make a PvP game. I should get around to. I don't even PvP anymore. Win streak, 2 win strikes, acorns. What do I even get for acorns right now? If it's nothing good, because I got all the rewards last time. Standard pulls. I guess I'll do it for that. 600. I already did all that. Alright, match. You can also do simulated rival. But anyone want to PvP? Win trade? For like a bit? I'm not gonna do a lot. Hey, if anyone wants to do that, I'm down. Do a little bit right now. While I am working these videos. Oh, this is good. The right character. Create battle. All pick is faster. Yeah, this is the code. Whoever wants to join, I'll just lose to you. Everyone wants to match up. You see on stream. You. Sup? Plays unwanted cards. I should count. Let's patch it. You also achievement they use exalts and stuff, but And then you do the thing. Yeah, failure. That should count as matches. Let's see. Counts for this. Phase reversal, achievement awards. Oh, praise and emote. I need to praise and emote again. Use Excel. It should have counted for you. Whoever joined, did it count as wins? If not, it would probably need to do the other PvP. I don't know if it should count for you. It counted last time. I assume they changed nothing. But I got my points there. Actually, password battle. Yep, see? Yeah, just do that and auto surrender. However do that, just auto surrender. And it goes by super quick. Sorry, I was making a thumbnail. You also need to play cards in Excel. Sometimes, if you can do it fast, you just do it. Surrender, but... Yeah, and then the other person surrenders. Oh yeah, emote, forgot. And then you surrender, so we can go next match. Unless you want to do the Exalt one can be done easily. I can see all of the other things. I'm gonna look at all the challenges. I didn't look at that closely. All pick mode. All pick mode. Oh, it didn't count. In draft, pick a cube. It should count if we do the leaderboard trials. Leaderboard trials again. Maybe password battles don't count. You have to do the other thing. I have to lose elo. I probably won't do it then, because I don't PvP much, but I'm not gonna lose elo. It's my mentality. I don't like losing elo. What are the wars I'm missing out? All these pens. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck about these pens. Yeah, you need to do the real mode, not the thing, I guess. But Guys, still accurate. Do that. Okay, let me do the D-Tide thumbnail. Guide. Okay, I'm making a lot of fucking videos today. Oh, it's not spam. Because it's not videos I can like pause and like withhold for a few days too. I can't stagger them out because D-Tide video needs to go out immediately. PP video needs to go out immediately. Discord server video needs to go out immediately. So it's 3 videos today and 1 midweek, which is the Gooner video. Okay, it's good. We've seen height. 2.1 megabytes. Reduce image size. Do okay. Anyway, that's it for the videos this stream.